So these are the biggest mistakes beginners make that absolutely crushes their Amazon KDP sales. So in this video, I'm going to show you the exact mistakes that you might be making and how to fix it so you can make more money. If you're new to the channel, my name is Sean and I've made well over 7 figures in actual royalties, not just sales, from my own Amazon KDP business. So if you want no BS publishing advice from someone who's actually doing it, then make sure to subscribe. So this is a book critique series that I do where I analyze your books that you submitted to me and tell you exactly what to fix so you can make more sales. If you guys want me to analyze your books in future videos like this, then just follow me on Instagram at SeanDowit13 and DM me your Amazon link. Alright, so with that being said, let's get right into it. So the first book that we have is Sugar Skull's Woman Adult Coloring Book, 30 Day of the Dead Female Skull Illustrations with Lovely Flowers and Mexican-inspired Styles. So what I like about this is, number one, you took a popular keyword, Sugar Skull's Adult Coloring Book, and you niche down into woman. And just because of this, you have much less competition, and I see that you are making some sales here and there. 700,000 BSR means you are making sales here and there, but it's probably just, very little sales once in a while. So you're not making significant amount of income, but just from using a nice keyword in the title and niching down, you are making a little more than if you would not do that. So that is a good start. Now, your book cover is pretty good. I think it's good, not great, but it's okay. If you scroll down here and see other books that people are buying on the same topic, these are what you are competing with, right? So I think it's pretty comparable. I would say this is the best cover out there, so it's a little different style that you might have. Maybe next time you want to try something like this. And your A+ content is decent as well, so it kind of makes me feel like this is a AI generated image because of all the black areas and shading areas that you might have, which makes it a little not suitable for coloring page. But you have 6 reviews, it's all positive, so maybe people are okay with it. So the biggest issue here is it's pretty simple, guys. You just don't have enough reviews and you're probably not marketing this book. So before you go and complain that, oh, you got to get reviews, you have to market your book to make sales, I want you to understand that that is literally part of every single business out there. There is not a single business where you can expect to make money without telling people about your business, right? In this case, telling people about your book. So it's just crazy to me how people think that is a bad thing, that you have to market your book to make sales. Amazon is huge, and because there are so many customers going to Amazon, just by uploading and forgetting about it, you will make some sales, like you can see here. But you're not gonna make thousands of dollars doing that. You're probably going to make 10 bucks a month, 20 bucks a month. If you're lucky, maybe $100 a month just by uploading and forgetting about it. But if you really want to get to the thousands, tens of thousands of dollars a month, then you have to learn marketing. So in this case, with this book, I don't see much issues with the product side. I see issues with the marketing side. You only got 6 reviews. You probably didn't run a ton of ads. Maybe you did, but you weren't profitable, so you gave up. I don't know. But the ads would have converted better if you had more than 6 reviews. So you have to do both. You have to make a great product, but you also have to market it. If you need help with marketing, you can always check out my KDP course, link in the description, or you can just YouTube Sean Dowit Amazon ads or Sean Dowit TikTok, and I have some videos on that topic. All right, the next book is National Park Journal, subtitle Park. So I'm just gonna go really quick with these kind of books because, obviously you guys get the point. Like some books, it's almost like you're not even trying, right? Like, why is it just park in the subtitle? It makes no sense. And I'm not trying to be rude or anything, but I'm just being real, because the point of this video here is not to be nice, not to say like, oh, you can do it, right? The point of this video is to try and help you fix the mistakes that you're making so that you can get more sales. So I'd rather be direct. I'd rather come across as rude and harsh so that you can fix the mistake and make you more money. Okay, so this one just doesn't make any sense to me. National Park Journal is okay. It is a keyword-based title, so it makes sense. But why is your subtitle just park? Where is this coming from, right? The description is very, very short. The book cover is just a stock image with a text. And obviously, yeah, like there's no way, and you have 1 reviews. So expecting this to sell with a sea of journals out there, flooding Amazon, right, is just crazy to me. And the craziest thing on top of that is that you still made some sales on Amazon, because Amazon, once again, is so big that even a book of this quality you can upload and make some sales, which is just amazing. But once again, that is like if you want to make $5, $10, but if you want to make thousands, then you have to do a better job. Specifically, your subtitle has to clearly explain what the book is about. Your journal should reflect the interior a little more. Once again, if you scroll down a little bit, I guess you don't have a lot of product data to really show what other books people are buying, because you don't have that. But my point is, Need more reviews, a clear title, and also update the description to kind of expand on the features and benefits a little bit more, and your book cover as well. And you're also pricing your book way too high at $14.99 with just one review, not even explaining what the benefit of the book is. All right, so the next book is Explorer's Expedition, Road Trip Activity Book for Kids aged 8 to 12. Now, this book is a little better than the other book that we saw. The cover is better, right? The title has a keyword, a road trip activity book for kids aged 8 to 12. It's nice and niche down, right? The only thing is the Explorer's Expedition is kind of a useless space because it doesn't explain what the book is about. It's very vague. Like when people hear Explorer's Expedition, they're like, I don't get it. Like, what is this book about, right? So that you can just cut that out and just start off with Road Trip Activity Book for Kids 8 to 12. And then for the subtitle, you have Kids Road Trip Activities. Once again, too vague. You got to be more clear. What is this book? Like, how many activity pages? What is exactly the puzzles or activities? Like here, you explain that in the description, like word search, crosswords, and then you also have the benefits. This should be in the subtitle. Obviously not the whole thing, but you're going to summarize it and then put it so, because very few people actually read the description, right? So you have to sell them in the subtitle or the title in general. And then once you hook them enough, they go to the description. But you can't expect them to go to the description if you have a very vague title, okay? So you did a better job than other people, but just got to improve that. Your book cover, it's better as well. It pops, but so it has a lot of images, but it's not really showcasing the interior. Like, yes, it's an activity book, but it's not really showing the activity aspect. It's just a bunch of images put together. So perhaps you can improve that as well. Now you got 52 reviews, which is great. That's a great job on that. And because of that, your BSR is lower than others that we are reviewing here. So it's at 388,000 BSR, which means you're making sales here and there. It's probably doing around $50 to $100 a month or so. I don't know how much you're spending in marketing in terms of time and money, but what I would recommend you improve next time is, once again, the title. Be a little more clear on the features and benefits right in the title, not just in the description. And for your book cover, this is something you can change right now, is that you want to showcase your interior a little more, like the activity aspect of it. So if you look at your competitors here, people are buying these books. I guess they aren't showing the interior as well. So maybe you just kind of modeled from this book. But this book right here is doing exactly that, right? It's telling people a little road trip aspect of the image, but also the activities inside, which I think is the best approach to this. All right, so the next book is the Dachshund Immortal. Yeah, so there's this dog. All right, so this is just absolutely horrible, right? And I'm gonna just go over real quick because you guys submitted this book to me. So I'm gonna review it, but I'm just gonna tell you that it's really, really bad. I mean, it's not doing anything that I just talked about earlier in the video where the title gotta, be super clear. Like, this is an extremely vague title. Why would people who's scrolling through Amazon stop and buy this book? You're not even explaining why they should buy the book, right? What is it about? And your cover is just a dachshund, right? And there's no reason for people to buy this with really bad reviews, 3.8 average. So that's pretty much it, right? So I'm just gonna skip over this one. So going back to the last book, basically the point is, don't try to be fancy with your title. Be clear. Clear beats fancy all day long, okay? So the next one is Guided Prayer Journal, Reflecting on the Word of God, okay? So we have Guided Prayer Journal, which is a keyword, which is good. You should probably niche down a little bit because Guided Prayer Journal is a pretty competitive, pretty broad keyword. You can niche down to 1 year guided prayer journal, a 1 year guided prayer journal for women or, teens or whatever. There are many different sub niches on this. Reflecting on the Word of God, once again, is the subtitle, once again, should be clear on the benefits that the reader will receive, as well as the features, like how many pages or how many, exactly what you get. Reflecting on the Word of God is vague. People always go for the vague subtitle, but that's something that people have to understand to fix. Your description is formatted improperly because everything is bolded and it's very, very, very hard to read. So you want to fix that as soon as possible. And this book is not selling at all. I think the main issue is because you're in a very competitive niche or keyword. You can niche down a little more. I think your book cover is good in terms of design and the color. I like the design and the color. The only thing I would recommend you do is to make the text a little bigger, the title text, so it fills up this space around it a little better, okay? You see there's a lot of white spaces around the text. You want to fill it up. Really, the title should be much, much bigger, okay? And you have 0 reviews. So that's kind of why you're not making sales, is because you're in a very competitive keyword, which you can still make money. You know, you can still make money in a competitive keyword if you have a great product and then you push that with marketing. But you basically didn't do any marketing. You just uploaded, forgot about it, 0 reviews, and of course, that's why you're not making sales. All right, next book is Money Mastery for Millennials, Financial Guide Made Easy. Yeah, so this is another thing. It's the same issue over and over and over, right? So Money Mastery for Millennials, what does that mean? Like, if I was a customer, I'll be confused on exactly what am I going to learn. Is it going to be budgeting? Am I going to learn about budgeting, accounting? Am I going to learn about, you know, ways to make money online, ways to save money? Like, money mastery, what does that mean, right? So that's what I say is you have to be extremely clear on the benefits of the book and the features. Okay, so that's what you have to put in the title. Your book cover can improve as well. It's just $signs and a black background. I think it can be a lot better. If you look at your other competitors here, none of these are, you know, especially good, I would say. So none of these books are actually really good covers. I don't like any of these, to be honest. Maybe this one right here is a little better. Not the best though, but another thing is you have no reviews, right? So you are making some sales, which is just amazing. Maybe you told some people about it. Maybe you ran some ads. But the biggest thing that you can improve right now, since you can't update the title, or you actually can update the title if you publish the book and, you know, republish it, which I think is something that you can consider doing because you don't have reviews. So it doesn't really affect you if you lose the review by republishing it. Right? So you can probably update the title to be more clear on the benefits of the book. Then you can get some reviews and update the cover. Okay. Once you have more reviews, I would highly recommend you price your book higher than $7.50 because that is very low, especially for a book that is 104 pages. You want to be between $12.99, if not higher. Okay. So that is my recommendation. If you need tips on how to get reviews, I will leave a link to the easiest way to get reviews video that I filmed in the description below. All right, next book, Space Facts and Rhymes for Kids, Curious Minds, educational space book for children, amazing facts about the galaxy, solar system, planets, and more. So as you guys see from, you know, these videos that I do when I analyze subscribers' books, you know, this is your competition, right? So for those who are watching this and who really understands finding good keywords, making good titles, good covers, you know, and actually getting reviews and marketing it, like if you can do that, you shouldn't really be worrying about competition because this is your competition, right? I'm not here to, once again, really talk crap about, you know, like this person in general or anything, but you got to understand that it's not the best, right? You have 0 reviews. The cover is basically, I mean, it's like a meme cover, right? I don't understand the sunglasses. It's just emojis, stock images. It's just all over the place. You know, and then you have Space Facts and Rhymes for Kids, Curious Minds, like grammatically incorrect. The letter is not even capitalized. It's just very unprofessional. So this is basically what you're competing with most of the time. And that's why I say if you actually understand, you know, how to produce a high quality book, you shouldn't really worry about competition much. It's pretty easy to stand out. So for this book specifically, it goes back to the same thing that we talked about in the rest of the video, right? No reviews, the title. You want to be clear. Once again, fix the grammatical issues, right? Fix the capitalization issue as well. And you have to improve your cover. Like, yes, you can make covers on Canva, and that's a great free way of starting, but you can't be complaining if you're not making sales if you're making poor covers that are very unprofessional like this. So if you need some recommendations on someone who can create book covers for you for an affordable price, but it's very, very high quality, I'll leave a link to some of the Fiverr gigs that I recommend in the description below. All right, so the next book is Birdwatching Logbook. This one, I think the book cover is okay. Like, I actually like that you're showcasing the interior. It's simple, but people in this audience might like it. Obvious reason, you have 0 reviews. That's pretty much it for a journal. So there's not much you can do with journals and logbooks in terms of improving your listing besides the book cover and getting reviews and obviously the title. If you scroll down here a little bit, this is your competition. Like, people are buying this book. It's a bestseller, and this actually looks really nice. So perhaps you can go with this kind of book cover, although this one is doing well as well, which is similar to yours. It's just that logbooks and journals is a tough market. You did make some sales, which is just, once again, Amazon is just crazy that you can make sales by uploading. But if you want to make big amount of money, I would recommend you stay away from logbooks and journals. It's just a really tough market because you know, the customers aren't paying more than $9.99, $10.99, right? You can only price your book as $6.99. But the thing is, if you sell it at $6.99, you're making like $1, you know, per sale. And with $1 per sale in profit, it's very hard to run ads and market it. And there's also not much audience for a very generic journal like this on social media. So you basically just cannot market it, and you just can't do anything. You just make it, upload it, you hope you make some sales, and that is pretty much it. So next time, maybe improve the cover, but that is the only thing I can recommend besides not doing low content books and more focusing on medium and high content books. If you guys need help on producing super high quality books and marketing your books, especially for medium and high content, then I do have my KDP programs. You guys can check it out in the description below, as well as all the tools and resources that I recommend for your publishing business. So if you want me to critique your books like this in the future, then once again, follow me on Instagram at SeanDoe13, DM me your book, and I will feature it in future videos like this. If you like it, leave a like, subscribe if you haven't yet. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.